What's going on, guys, and welcome, if not welcome back. To those of you that are not subscribed, you may as well consider hitting that subscribe button. It's only going to help you. And before you click away from the video, I'm just going to get started. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. The reason that you were chosen, right? The reason that you are the one that all of these bad things are happening, right? The reason these bad things are happening to you, right, is because it's weakness that needs to leave you. There is weakness inside you that needs to leave, right? There's something that you need to overcome. There's this one thing that you need to get over, this threshold, right? And these bad things, the things that you're considering bad, because remember, on this channel, we talk about everything is all about your mindset and how you think about the things that come your way, right? The things that happen to you. You have to think about them in a positive light, right? So why is it that these bad things are happening to you? It's because it's something big is coming for you, and it's meant for you, right? There's something meant for you, but there's a change that needs to happen before you get there, right? This happened for me, right? Because like I say in every video, bro, I'm not going to give you advice on anything that I have not done or that I have not been through. Right. And so this what's an example of this happening to me, right? So in order for me to give you the proper information on that, right, I have to take you back to when I worked I worked two jobs, right? At first I was working at this place, it's kind of like a warehouse, right? So I was working this warehouse job, and then I had another job in sales at a jewelry store. And so I'm working these two jobs. I work the jewelry store in the morning from like 8 to about 2. And then I go to the warehouse job at like, when did I go in? I went in at like 4 to like 12:30 a.m., right? So I would be working from 8 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. It's crazy to say, right? But through the course of those days, right, I got tired and I actually got sick. I ended up getting COVID. But the thing is, that was a whole bunch of weakness, right? A whole bunch of weakness. Now, to you, that may sound like, gotta make sure my mic, but to you, that may sound like, okay, well, you just overworked yourself and you got sick. No, in my mind, I'm like, okay, something happened. You know, I've been given this break, right? I've been working hard. I've been working consistent. Now I've been given this break because I'm working so hard, right? What is it that I'm supposed to see? What is it that I'm supposed to learn from this, right? Am I supposed to learn that, hey, you don't need to be working? All right, so let's see. This is on. Okay, so why is I don't know, I'm worried about the wrong thing right now. But anyways, so I'm thinking like, okay, I'm working these two jobs. I'm doing this. I'm going. Okay, so what is it that I need to learn from this, right? What can I learn from this? Why did I get sick? I've been given this break, right? And so to me, that gave me time to sit back and think like, okay, am I supposed to be working two jobs, or am I supposed to be working a job that's going to supplement these two jobs, right? Can I work one job that's going to supplement these two jobs? What is it that I need to learn right now? Or is it that I need to learn my work ethic, right? Did I need to see this, right? Did I need to see how I would be able to work, how hard I could work? Was that something, right? And so it makes me think about the quote that Rick Ross said. A lot of people misunderstood this and misinterpreted what Rick Ross said. He said, you got to stay in the cold. It's going to be freezing. It's going to be freezing. But when it's freezing, that means you're doing something. And when you're doing something, it count. And he said, you don't never want to be somebody that ain't never did nothing that counted. So what does that mean? What does he mean by it's going to be cold? You got to stay in the cold, right? What does it mean? It means that it's going to be hard, right? There's going to be things that you go through that are not going to be fun. Being outside in the cold is not fun. All you can think about is being warm, right? All you can think about is getting back to that level of comfortability, right? Like if I was you, right? All I could think about is going home and going to sleep, getting some rest. I need to stop working. I've been working since 8 a.m. If I was thinking like that, right? But the thing about it is, if you're thinking about it like that, you're not going to surpass that level. You're not gonna change, right? You won't be able to change and become the person that you're supposed to be in order for you to see the things that you want. You want all of these things in life, right? You want a lot of money. You want the girls. You want the car. You want the body, but you're not willing to put in the work. You're not willing to change. You're never going to be the same person that you were when you started, because you have to change in order for you to get these things. In order for you to maintain these things, you have to be at a certain level, right? You need to do certain things. So if you're not doing these certain things, then why? Why do you think that you're going to have the things that you want? There's a reason they are this valuable, right? Why is something valuable to begin with? Because it is hard to get, right? The level of rarity, the level of how many people can get it is the reason it's valuable. So why do you think that it is so valuable and you think that it's going to be easy? If it was easy, the same person that was at the same stage that you're at, because I promise you there's somebody that's been there, and there's somebody that's quit, and there's somebody that's kept going. And that's the difference. And you're in between the difference, right? You're the one going through it. So you can either choose to be the person that keeps going, or you can choose to say that this is hard, that I don't want to work, that I've been working since 8 a.m. and I don't want to work till 12, right? I've already been working for 12 hours today. I want to go home and I want to go to sleep. That might be what you say. But to those of you that have kept going and saw where it took you, right? Because I haven't even told you the end of the story, right? Because I was working that shift, right? And I was sick, right? I ended up getting sick. I ended up getting COVID. That took me out for 4 days. That gave me a 4-day break paid at both jobs. 4 days. Think about that. For free. That's how I'm thinking, like, okay, it's giving me this break, and now I got 4 days to put in applications to a better job. Come on now. How does it get better from that? It's all about the mindset. If you had those 4 days, what would you do with it? I was given those 4 days. You know what I did? I created YouTube videos. I put in the applications. I kept learning. I started. I got to read more. It freed up my time, right? It freed up my time to do more things that I enjoy doing. My hobbies, playing the piano, right? I still got to play the video games, but that was after I did everything. I got to build my schedule up, right? I got to do the things that I wasn't able to do while I was working. It's like, how can I still get in the gym? Even though I'm working these long hours, long days, how can I still get in the gym? And you mean to tell me you want to go to the gym for 1 week and think that you're going to get the body that you want? I'm the one that has it. And what am I doing? I'm thinking about ways I can still be in the gym, even though I'm working these long hours. I don't care, bro. How can I stay consistent? These are the things I'm thinking about, bro. So the thing about it is, bro, you can't want and think that you're going to have the things that everybody else has, or not everybody else, because I'm lying about that. The things that not many people have, right? You want these things that are valued at a high value, but you're not willing to put in high value effort. You're not willing to put in high value work. How are you going to get these things, dude? How if you're not willing to put in the work? Somebody said, I don't remember, I was watching a video, somebody said this. If you want to spend your money without looking at your account, then you need to work without looking at the hours. That's what I did. I worked without looking at the hours. I didn't care about the hours, bro. I'm just enjoying my day. I'm thankful that I have something to go to and that's gonna pay me, right? I'm just thankful for it. Bro. So if you have the right mindset going into it, bro, I believe you can do anything. You can do absolutely anything you want. It's going to be freezing. It's going to be cold, right? But just know when it's cold, you're doing something. It was cold. Those long days were cold, right? But I was doing something, and it counted, because look where I am now. I'm in a hotel room, bro. I didn't pay for this. Somebody else did. So think about that. Think about that. Those days, bro, I'm telling you as a testimony, bro. This is what I have done, right? I am living it. I'm an example. That's why why am I the person to tell you this? Because I've done it. And I'm a normal person. I'm a normal person just like you. I'm not famous. I'm not rich, right? I'm a normal person. When I walk in the street, bro, nobody knows who I am. So that's what you got to think about. If normal people, I'm just a guy that gets to tell you, right? I'm the guy that gets to tell you. That's it. You may look at my video, I may have 10 views. Who knows? I'm a normal guy. This is what I'm telling you. I'm a normal guy telling you this. That you can do it, bro. Listen, bro, you can do it. 100%. You just got to be willing to do what it takes to get it, bro. They say a lot of times that hard work don't pay off. Well, no work pays off too. If you quit, it's not going to pay off. Really, if you quit, you're in debt because you just did all of that work just for it to not mean anything. So why quit? Why quit, bro? But yeah, bro, that's what I got for y'all today, bro. That's what I got for y'all today. Just being sick, being down on your luck, bro, that's just weakness leaving the body. You're supposed to go through these things in order for you to get to that other side and become the person that you need to be in order to have the things that you want. So with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching this. We do have a Discord. It is linked in the description. We have daily quotes in there. So if you want to wake up to a quote, like daily motivation, bro. And soon we'll be having discussions every single week. So stay tuned for that. The link is in the description if you want to join that. And if you've made it this far, you may as well consider subscribing. You know that it's only going to help you, right? I'm not here to harm you, right? And if subscribing is too much, you know, if it's too much effort, then you can just go ahead and hit the like button, right? You know, that ain't gonna hurt you either. But anyways, thank you guys, and like always, peace.